Hello everyone. Our project is about secured food delivery and monitoring using blockchain algorithm. The main objective of our project is to prevent the misuse of delivery foods by delivery persons and to ensure good quality service and trust to the customers over the online food delivery services. Here, we used an IR sensor and temperature sensor for sensing the values. Initially, the food package is placed over the IR sensor and the sensor will detect the distance between the food packet and the sensor by emitting the IR waves. So, when the person tries to misuse it, the position of the packets gets altered and thus alerts the system. The temperature sensor will be measuring the food packet's temperature to ensure that the food is delivered at right temperature. So this is the IR sensor that we used for our project. It will be monitoring the food packets by emitting the IR waves. This one is an LM35 sensor used to measure temperature. It is an IC based temperature sensor and it gives more accurate results when compared with thermistors. For controlling and collecting the values from the sensor, we used Arduino Uno, which is a microcontroller that is based on Atmega 328. So this is the board that we use. It shows the description of the Arduino board where its operating voltage is 5 volt. It has 14 digital input output pins, 6 analog pins, and also it operates at the speed of 16 megahertz. So after the board receives the values for transmitting the sensor values to the system that runs the blockchain algorithm, we use Zigbee module that is based on IEEE 802 standards for wireless transmission of the data. So here we can see that the values from the infrared sensor and the temperature sensor are sent to the Arduino board, and from the Arduino board it is sent to the device that runs the blockchain algorithm through the Zigbee module wirelessly. So a blockchain is nothing but a continuous interlinked chain of blocks, and it is the most secure algorithm for transmission of the data since the data are unalterable in blockchains. A blockchain consists of blocks, and each block has its own data, its own hash, and the previous block's hash. The initial block is also called as a genesis block and contains all the previous hash values as zeros. So the hashing is done using SHA-256, which is a secure hash algorithm using 256 bits, and it is the most commonly used hashing function in blockchain. So this shows the blocks of the blockchain where we can see that it contains the data and also the hash. Here the hash of the first block is given to the second block, and similarly from second block it is given to the third block. Here we can see the block containing the values received from the sensors. And also we can see that the first block, or which is also called as a genesis block, has its previous hash as zeros. We can also notice that the hash of the first block is given to the second block's previous hash. Similarly, from second block, the second block hash value is given as the previous hash value of the third block, and it will continue so on, forming a chain. When a person tries to alter the data in any of the block, the chain cuts at that from that particular place. Here we can see that when a intruder tries to enter some random text, here the chain cuts from that particular block, so it makes very hard for the intruder to hack into it. So this video shows the implementation of blockchain. Here we can see that this hash will be given as the previous hash of the block 2, and similarly this hash will be given as the block given to the block 3's hash. So the above discussed food delivery monitoring system is just a prototype for online food service. We can also extend this by using the shipment of products from various sources, etc. For example, we can use this for shipment of beef from farms to the local supermarkets. Here the transaction will be containing a message similar to this. Here this message means it contains a beef crate with ID 149 and the temperature of that crate is 40 Fahrenheit. This process happens every 10 minutes. So these are the sources that we used for our references. So I would like to conclude that using blockchain algorithm, the online food service companies can monitor all the process right from the hotel till it reaches a customer. Thus, they can build a trust on the customer's mind. Thank you.